Welcome to Bridges to Alignment with Britt Bridges, Wellness Reimagined. This is a safe, transformative space where we explore energy healing, natural wellness, and the connection between mind, body, and soul. Through light, sound, and intention, you'll discover practical ways to align your energy, heal from within, and reconnect with your deepest self. This is your bridge to healing. This is your bridge to alignment.
Hello and welcome to Bridges to Alignment, Wellness Reimagined. I am Britt Bridges, your host, and I am honored to have you on the program today. And for those of you that are new, drop a comment and say hi. Tell us where you're from, what attracted you to the podcast today. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your support. Definitely say hi as well. So happy to have you guys. As you know, I take this energy exchange very seriously because energy is a currency, and you are giving me your energy today, and I am giving you energy back. So it is reciprocated and appreciated. Today, we're going to talk about my passion of Reiki, what it is and why you need it. And of course, to get us started, I did cleanse and protect and purify the space, but we're going to do it once more with our incense. As you know, I'm a big proponent of cleansing and clearing our space when we are doing energy work, and just honestly in general, we should be doing energy hygiene daily. I do it multiple times throughout the day, but I do recommend you do it every morning and every evening. And so why energy hygiene is so important is because we are energy, my friends. We are scalar waves of light and sound, if you can believe that. And this is all science. This is all based on the basic principles of quantum physics. And I always bring my display here to show you that this is the electromagnetic field that exists around our body. And what happens is during the day, other people's thoughts and actions, and it's not even just people, it can be people, places, and things, can get attached to us energetically. They're basically these energetic cords that look like this. Cords that are all around our body, these cords that just literally make up our entire being. And other people's cords can get attached to us. So that is why energy hygiene is so important. We do actually have an episode on energy hygiene, so I encourage you to look back on past episodes. It is titled Energy Hygiene, and definitely take notes on that and implement that daily. And so I've already done that here for us today. This is, again, a protected space. I do invite you to come with an open mind and an open heart, because the content today may be something new to you, might be something you've never heard before. And that's such a beautiful thing. And I just ask you that as you're taking in the information, that if there is something that maybe you go, oh, I don't know if I agree with that, that's wonderful. And I encourage you to go into prayer or meditation, tap into your heart, tap into higher power, and ask, is this my truth? God, divine spirit, higher power, whoever it is that you believe in, or whatever it is you believe in. And that is my recommendation across the board when you're dealing with everything in life. So anything that you come across, even if it's when you're watching the news, if you're on social media, if your family member comes home and shares something with you that they learned, that if it doesn't seem to resonate with you in that moment, that is such an amazing opportunity to tap into your heart and see if it's your truth. And the best way to find out what your truth is going inward. not externally, because everybody is living a different truth. And that is why it's okay if we all have different opinions, if we are different, because we're all meant to be authentically ourselves. We were all coded with different DNA to share with this world. So that was my long drawn out opening, but it's important that we say that because we want to have an open mind to learn today. And so I always like to get our episodes started by regulating the nervous system. So what I would love for you to do is find a comfortable seat or lie down, whatever works for you. And I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to set intentions for what you hope to achieve today from listening to this episode. Is it that you want to learn more about Reiki? Is it that you want to regulate your nervous system? Is it that you want to learn new things energetically about energy and how you can apply this to your life? Go ahead and do that now. Wonderful. Go ahead and do a couple shoulder rolls. Loosen our shoulders, releasing what happened today so far. Wiggle your shoulders around, get the energy flowing through our body. And loosening your jaw. That's a big one. Ooh, I really needed to loosen mine. You might hear it pop. Move it left to right. Wonderful. All right, so what I want you to go ahead and do is I'm going to guide you with a couple breaths. So that's what we're going to do now. So go ahead and take a deep breath into the belly for me. And exhale. Emptying the belly. And go ahead and take another inhale for me into the belly. And an exhale, emptying the belly. And one more deep inhale. And exhale with a sigh. Releasing any tension from the mind, the body. Opening our bodies up to receive. Thank you, God, Divine Spirit, Higher Power, for being here with us today. As we learn about Reiki, as we learn about energy, as we learn about harnessing this energy within us to create balance and harmony within our bodies, our electrical bodies, because that translates into good health, alignment, higher frequency, a boosted immune system. All right, go ahead and blink your eyes open. And welcome back. All right. So for those of you that don't know, I am a Reiki master. I am a master in both Yasui and Celestial Reiki. And both are equally as powerful, and both come from pretty much the same place. It's just a rendition of it. There are actually many kinds of Reiki out there that exists. Fire-breathing Reiki, angelic Reiki, Yasui, and many, many others. And so I suggest that if you're looking to receive Reiki and you're looking for a practitioner, that you research the type of Reiki that you would like to receive. We're not going to talk a lot about that today, But what I do want to talk about with you is the basics of Reiki and what is it? Because I know some of you are like, what is it? So Rei is universal life force, and Ki means energy. So it's working with universal life force energy. I refer to that also as the ether. It is an energy that is basically makes up everything. It's within us and it's around us. Spirit, essentially, flowing through us. You may have also heard it referred to as prana or chi with Chinese medicine, but they're all referring to the same thing, universal life force energy. And essentially, what Reiki practitioners do is we tap into your energetic field that you can see here. We tap into the field around your body and within your body. And what we do is, because we've prepared our bodies, we've balanced all of our chakras, we are able to tap into your energy and move that life force energy through your body with ease, putting energy in or taking energy out, whatever it needs. But the goal for all of us is constant energy flow. Constant energy flow equals balance and harmony within our bodies. It's really the goal of any health and wellness journey is to get our bodies into a state of homeostasis, which is the state in which it can literally heal itself on its own. And what happens is, as we go through our days and our lives, we have imbalances that get created within our energetic field or within our energetic body. And that is typically the result of toxins, whether it be people, places, or things. So toxic environments, toxic products, these different chemicals that we're putting in our body, toxic foods, like the chemicals that are in our foods, toxic energy from the 5G and higher towers that are blasting out energy that is toxic for our electrical bodies, our phones, right? The EMFs. And so that's one form of energy that can create imbalances within our electrical body. Another one is stuck, stagnant, or overactive emotions within our body. I want you to start thinking of emotions like energy, because they are energy. Emotions, energy in motion. They're meant to be moving in and out of our bodies. So when we suppress emotions, which, let's face it, we all do this. We all do this. And a lot of it is because of the programming, how we were raised as children, how the system that's in place now shames people for being emotional or for having emotions. And so there's a reason for that. There's a reason. If stagnancies and blockages and imbalances are created within people's bodies, minds, and souls, they're more controllable. They're not able to be balanced and harmonized and manifest the life that they want and understand all the power that they possess within because of the energy that they hold within. And that energy that we hold within is straight from the divine, straight from spirit, straight from source. And that's what we talk a lot about here at Willow Well, is really tapping into, and I always point at my heart because that is the source of where it all comes from, is tapping into our inner divinity and understanding that the love we seek, that the God, higher power, universe that we seek is actually within us, not outside of us. And so, going back to emotions, it's important that we are reprogramming our minds to understand that it's okay to express our emotions, right? Let's normalize that. That's a movement in itself. Let's normalize expressing our emotions, releasing things that aren't serving us, releasing, and emotions are anywhere from, you got anger, we have grief, we have shame, we have lust, we have, and then we have, if you're moving into the higher frequencies, we have happiness, we have joy, we have peace, we have harmony. And so that's where we really want to be operating out of, is these higher frequencies, and how we raise our frequency, how we raise our health and wellness, how we raise our wellness in general is by making sure the energy is flowing through our energetic bodies with ease. And you can do that by balancing your chakras. And so that's what Reiki practitioners work with, our major meridians within our body where energy flows, and energy chakras. And chakras are just a fancy word for energy centers. And they're basically the main hubs where the energy flows in and out. And we have 7 main chakras. We have our crown chakra, our third eye chakra, our throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra, and our root chakra. And if you want to learn more about chakras, check out the previous episodes, because in 2 different episodes, I deep dive into the chakras and how you can balance each. But if you want a quick guide and reference that you can actually use at home, there is in the comments a free guide that you can access, download, print, put it on your fridge, and you can work on those chakras from the comfort of your home, completely free. And yeah, and if you need support, if you print this guide and you say, wow, I want to learn more about this, and you need support, that's why we have one-on-ones available at Willowwell for that purpose. And so as a Reiki practitioner, I will essentially scan your body and see where your body is holding any energetic imbalances. Okay. Once I'm able to identify where those imbalances are, I'm able to move that energy in and out of you. Now, what's important to know about Reiki, and this is really anything in life, is 1, you have to believe it works, just like hypnosis, just like a pill you're taking, just like anything, right? You have to believe that it works. And Reiki can never be forced into a client. It has to be accepted. So you actually have to set the intentions to receive that energy. Because what I'm doing is I am setting intentions for you to receive that healing. And intentions literally become our physical manifestations. That's how powerful we are, you guys. And so with that being understood, the intentions that the practitioner set is always for the highest and greatest good of the client and what the client needs. And what's really neat is that if you have a specific need, you can ask the practitioner to focus on that specific need. So if it's a mental need or an emotional need or a physical need, we're actually able to go in, and some of us are skilled in something called psychic surgery, where we're actually able to tap into that specific organ or that specific body part, and we're able to move the energy down to a cellular level in that particular body part to heal that body part. So it's truly magical stuff, I say, but really it comes down to the principles of quantum physics. And that's why I love talking about quantum physics, because it takes the woo-woo out of the spiritual. And so I'm not going to deep dive into quantum physics today, because that's a whole topic on its own. But if you refer to previous episodes of Bridges to Alignment, you can learn more about quantum physics, or really you could just go to YouTube, catch a 5-minute video and learn more about it. Because in my opinion, this is where a lot of our existence is hidden in plain sight in science. Because personally, I don't remember learning anything about quantum physics when I was in school. So I think it's a really important education for everybody to learn about quantum physics. So add that to your to-do list. And so once a practitioner has a client, the really neat thing is that it's intuitively led. Okay. So not only are we tapping into your energetic field to see what you need, we're also channeling the divine and intuitively being guided to do certain things, whether that's, some sort of quantum healing, whether that's, sometimes I'll be in the middle of a Reiki session and it will be requested of me to use my crystals, because maybe there's a specific crystal that may be able to help you and to amplify the energetic vortex in that place. I might be intuitively guided to have my client sit under the copper pyramid that I have in my studio. And that copper pyramid is really magical because creates an energetic vortex. It's the same dimensions as the Giza pyramids, which is really neat. If you deep dive more into the Giza pyramids, you'll see that it creates specific dimensions that create an energy vortex, which creates amplified energy within that field. So when you sit under the pyramid, it amplifies healing. So look it up. I encourage you to get one at home. They're actually pretty affordable. But what they'll do is they'll allow you to, whatever you're setting intentions to, or whatever you're setting intentions to heal, it will actually expedite the healing of whatever that is. And so I use that regularly, and copper is actually highly conductive, and silver as well. So those are two great metals to work with for your healing journey. Highly recommend colloidal silver. I have to mention that because that's another metal that is that will help you on your wellness journey. But everything is intuitively guided. And so that's what's really neat about Reiki, is that it's not a one-size-fits-all approach to wellness. It's, what does my client need today, here, now? And also what's really neat is, think of it like peeling an onion, right? So what it does is it works on the emotional body first. So say you have some childhood trauma you're trying to work through, or some adulthood trauma that you've experienced, or even previous life, if you believe in if you believe in incarnation, ancestral trauma, so across the board. But it's tapping into the emotions, right? Into that trauma that you experienced that caused those deep rooted and seated emotions to get stuck or stagnant within your system. And we're able to peel away those and then give you tools for you to continue that work at home. Because Reiki is a beautiful thing for root cause healing, but it's just like anything else. You have to also set the intentions and work on those emotions, and working through those emotions, releasing those emotions, and doing work at home. So a practitioner or at least in my practice, I will give my clients homework. I'll give them a summary of what we talked about, what what blockages or what overactiveness I found within the energetic body, the different tools that you can utilize, and then ways to regulate the nervous system, because that's what we do in Reiki as well, is we take the body out of fight or flight and put it in a parasympathetic state. So that way you're able to receive the healing, because really that's one of the biggest, I would say, problems that we have today, is that a lot of us we're always stuck in that fight or flight mode. And when we're in fight or flight mode, it's very difficult for us to heal. It's very difficult for us to receive the healing from anything that we're getting. So it's not even exclusive to Reiki. If you're getting acupuncture, if you're wearing these energy healing patches, if you're taking a medication, if you're doing all these things that are supposed to work and they're not, it's 9 times out of 10 because your body is stuck in fight or flight. And so what we do in Reiki is we help our clients and teach our clients how to take the body out of fight or flight. Okay. And so with that being said, we're going to take a pause now and we're going to hear from some of our local sponsors.
Sponsored by Dublin Roasters is the Frederick Coffee House, fueled by love and positivity. Visit Dublin Roasters at 1780 North Market Street or at DublinRoastersCoffee.com, where you can order online and have coffee shipped right to your door. You can sign up for a monthly membership as well, open for curbside and deliveries 7 days a week. Think you've seen it all? Danny Gurry keeps finding Frederick's hidden gems. Family spots, mom and pops, and can't miss bites. Good Morning Frederick. Make sure to watch live at 9 a.m. every weekday on Facebook and YouTube.
All right, welcome back. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that Reiki 101 session. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Just reach out to willowwell.org. You can find me on Instagram at willowwell_wellness community. I'm also on TikTok, and I'm happy to answer any of your questions, and I'm happy to guide you along your wellness journey, because that's what I've been called to do, and I would be honored to align with you. So what I wanted to do now is introduce you to Reiki and do a little Reiki tune-up. That's what I call it. If you so wish to receive it today, remember, as I mentioned before, you, my friend, have to set the intentions to accept this Reiki healing transmission and activation. And if you feel comfortable, please find a comfortable seat. You can even lay down, whatever puts your body into the most peaceful, comfortable state to receive this healing energy. That's what I recommend you do now. And as you do that, I want you to think about what you hope to receive from this Reiki tune-up, whether that's balancing all your chakras, whether that's receiving some guidance on what you should do next for your healing journey. Whatever it is for you, go ahead and set that intention now. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and call in our soul guides or our spirit team. We all call it differently, but it's essentially the team that assists you along with higher power, God, whether they're your angels, whether they're your ascended masters, whether they're your ancestors, your galactic soul guides, whoever it is, I ask you to call them in now into this protected space. And I'm going to go ahead and call in Archangel Michael to protect us in the south, Archangel Uriel to protect us in the north, Archangel Raphael to protect us in the west, Archangel Gabriel to protect us in the east, Archangel Sandalphon to protect us below, Archangel Metatron to protect us above. Thank you, thank you. That's what I'm getting is Yeshua. Some may call Jesus. Yeshua would like to join us today in this Reiki transmission, as well as Goddess Isis. And again, go ahead and call in anybody else that wishes to work with you, but we are divinely protected in this space. Divine Spirit, I ask that this Reiki transmission only be for the highest and greatest good of the receiver, of the viewer, of those who are accepting this Reiki transmission, and that they receive whatever it is that they need at this time, whatever it is their intentions were, that they receive guidance from you, that you shine light upon whatever situation it is that they need support. So be it and so it is. Thank you, God. All right. Now, as we go into this Reiki journey together, I'm going to be speaking to you, but I want you to really just get into a nice meditative state. So, however that works for you, I'm going to guide, for those that need guidance, I'm going to guide you into that meditative state. But I want you to remain in that place and receive. I will be speaking here and there throughout this Reiki transmission because I want you to know what the intentions are and what chakras I'm working through in case you want to focus on those specific chakras. All right. But if you wish to not hear any sound, you're welcome to mute the video, put on some healing music in the background if you prefer, and receive the energy that way. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and close your eyes. And let's start by taking another one of those deep belly breaths. Go ahead and inhale into the belly. And exhale, pushing all the air out of the belly. One more inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And one exhale, sighing it out. Beautiful. And now what I want you to do is I want you to go to that place that I call it your personal sanctuary. It can be in nature. It can be a special room. Wherever it is for you, where you are at peace, harmony. It's an exclusive, special place that is only yours. Nobody else knows about this place. That's why it's your personal sanctuary, because you can go there and you can receive divine light and love and peace and harmony. So I want you to go there now. And I want you to turn on your senses. I want you to smell where you are. What do you smell? I want you to taste your surroundings. I want you to hear. What are you hearing around you in your environment? I want you to feel earth below your feet or your sit bones or wherever you're sitting. And I want you to imagine roots coming out of your body and going deep down into the earth, into Mother Gaia. Grounding is so important because when we ground into earth, we receive the frequencies from Mother Gaia, which are the most healing frequencies that you can tap into. And this also is a great way to ground all the energy work that we're doing today. So it will remain in your energy body and work through you as your body needs it. Wonderful. Now that you're in this place, I want you to go ahead, set the intentions to receive this Reiki energy that is flowing to you now. Placing white light around your auric field now. You're safe in this bubble. This is straight from higher power. And if you happen to feel any sensations through your body, just know that's the Reiki life force energy working through your body. And that's a great thing that you're feeling it. And I'm asking that this healing frequency that you're receiving to attune to whatever it is your body intuitively needs at this very moment. What I'm doing now is I'm clearing the channel above your crown chakra now. So that way you can receive messages from the divine, connect you directly to source. Just know that higher power is always wanting to communicate with you. You just have to set the intentions to receive that information from the divine, from higher power. We're now going into your crown chakra. Crown chakra is where you receive. You give it like an antenna. This is located on the top of your head. And this is where you receive divine messages. It's usually the color white, golden light, or a light purple color. I want you to imagine a disc gently spinning in your crown chakra as we balance it, creating balance and harmony within this chakra. As we now move into your third eye, and your third eye is your seat of intuition. This is where all the divine messages are delivered from your crown chakra into your third eye in the form of synchronicities, the form of messages, whether it's your hearing, which is clairaudience, seeing in your third eye, which is clairvoyance, feeling, which is clairsentience, knowing, just knowing that something is truth, that's claircognizance. Also could just be epiphanies or even downloads. You know how sometimes you just receive downloads, don't know how, but they just were dropped into your third eye. That's the divine dropping information into your energy body. Now moving down to your throat chakra, which is pretty much your entire neck area. This is generally the color blue, light blue. Just clearing the energy within there, balancing it. So you can speak your truth. So you can be your authentic self, so you can express yourself with ease. Now moving down into your shoulders, to your heart chakra. And this is represented by the color green. Bringing balance and harmony now to the heart chakra. This is the bridge between the lower chakras and the higher chakras. Allowing your heart to open up to receive what the divine is sending you now. To receive unconditional love, give unconditional love with healthy, energetic boundaries. I want you to take a deep breath in now for me. And exhale. I'm cutting cords now from all of your upper chakras that we just worked on. So take another deep breath in for me. Exhale. Cutting any cords that were attached to you. Burning it away. We're now transmuting those cords into unconditional love, light, peace, harmony, and abundance for you. I am filling those upper chakras now with this life force energy, intuitively attuning to whatever your body needs at this time. Wonderful. All right. Now, moving into your solar plexus, which is your upper abdomen, stomach. This is your seat of willpower, of your power and authority, confidence, self-esteem. It is represented by the color yellow. I call back all your power to you now to return to your solar plexus. I want you to imagine white light coming in through your head, your arms, your legs, up into your solar plexus. Receive this energy back to you. This has always belonged to you. Wonderful. Now moving into your lower abdomen, below your navel. This is your sacral chakra, which is your center of creativity, your womb of creation. It's where we house our emotions, where we tend to house our wounding from ancestral lineage, trauma, mother, father wounds. Balancing this now, creating balance and harmony within this chakra. This is represented by the color orange, so you can imagine an orange disc gently spinning in this area, if you so choose. Wonderful. And last chakra is our root chakra, which is your base of your spine and below. So all your lower extremities, your legs, your feet. It's represented by the color red. This is the chakra that connects us to this 3D plane. Stability, feeling grounded into the earth. So imagine a red disc spinning, the base of your spine, going down your legs. You get ringing in the ear, that's normal. Feeling any sensations, just accept the frequencies that are flowing in. Wonderful. I want you to take a deep breath in for me now. I'm going to go ahead and cut cords for your lower chakras at this time. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Another deep breath in. And exhale. Burning away the cords and transmuting into unconditional love and light and abundance. Wonderful. Now filling your vessel once more with the universal life force energy to fill the space that was made. Beautiful. Now I want you to imagine roots coming out of your feet once more. But I want you to take a deep breath in, and when you take this deep breath in, I want you to imagine the energy flowing from your crown down to your feet, because we want to root and anchor in all the energy that we just did on all your chakras, okay? So take a deep breath in for me now. Now, exhale. Imagine the energy flowing down your body now, all the way down, down, down. down your legs, into your feet, and into the roots. Coming out of your feet, deep into earth. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Wonderful. Now we're sending white light of protection to cover your energetic field and your aura. Putting shields up around you so this life force energy can work and integrate into your system through the rest of the day. Return whatever you don't need back to higher power, divine source. Thank you. Very good. I want you to go ahead and start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Take a breath in and out. Start to blink your eyes open. Welcome back to this plane. This beautiful experience with you today. I hope that this fills your mind, body, soul, spirit, your vessel with high frequencies from the divine. And if you're interested in learning more, please reach out. Thank you so much for your time and energy. And remember to focus on you, pour into you, do your meditation, do your energy hygiene. Yeah, just take care of you. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks for joining Britt Bridges on Bridges to Alignment. If this message spoke to you, be sure to like and subscribe for more conversations on energy healing, natural wellness, and living in alignment with your highest self. Bridges to Alignment is proudly part of the Everything Frederick Live podcast network and can be rewatched anytime on the Everything Frederick Live YouTube channel. Until next time, stay grounded, stay open, and keep aligning with the life you were meant to live.
This episode is a proud production of the Everything Frederick Live podcast network. Your home for Frederick's best podcasts, streaming daily on YouTube.